chúng tôi hân hạnh được trình chiếu một trong những bài thuyết giảng sâu sắc với tựa đề Truyện cấm cười, phần 3 của 3 phần trên giữa thầy và trò, được giảng bằng tiếng Anh và Âu Lạc, còn được biết là tiếng Việt, vào ngày 12 tháng 3 năm 1994 tại California, Hoa Kỳ.
There's another story here. I read all these already. I want to select, what's the best one. That's why all these I have to cross which one, is more funny and more understandable for the mass, So there's another one. There is a couple, the wife is very, very terrible, like domineering and muscular, strong, silent. Oh, not silent type. Yeah, and this man is near death experience. Okay, he just nearly breathed his last. Right. Anyhow, and the doctor, stepped out from his room and called the wife to his side, to the doctor's side, and talked very, kind of whispering like in her ear, saying, "Well, I don't think he can make it. His time is up. You have to be courageous and accept it. He's going to breathe his last very soon. All right?" And then the husband is near death, but he still, can hear it. And he protested, He tried very hard to lean toward the doctors and the wife's side and said to them, No, I am not dead yet. I still can speak, you see. So the wife said to him, Shh, you know better than the doctor? Got it? Okay. Tu, die Deutsche. Ist nicht wichtig? Nicht komisch, huh? There's so many, but you still want to hear it? Yeah. Otherwise we have something more serious for you. Like how to be Buddha. Immediately. Huh? Okay, so I think we stop right here, alright? Because there are so many, many. Maybe another time, huh? I can't read the whole book. I can, but too much you won't digest it. Huh? What do you think? Yes or no? Yes. Alright, good. So now, let's change our face expression and take on a serious, grave outlook in order to be received into nirvana later. Oh, this is too serious. I think I die. That's so long. Oh, huh? Tell another joke? John, you come here to joke? I thought you come here to enlighten yourself. Huh? Really? Maybe I find another joke, okay? If I don't find a better one. Oh, look at that. It's so serious. Aging and all that. How can I live? 一清道德清，没有道德清。And butterfly dream, who am I, I am who. This is also cute, And many stories who are kind of parable, reminding us about life and all the funny things in life. For example, there's one story about a dog who can catch the mice. This book is a collection of the joke of the saints. This is a saint one. before we heard the non-saint story. Now we heard the saint story. Saint joke, a joke of the saints. A little bit dry, but well, that's what people expect of the saints, you know. Always talk about big philosophy and many parable, you know, of the cosmos and the microcosmos and macrocosmos and macaroni. And so the saint can never, you know, laugh in the public. Maybe he can laugh alone. Maybe the saint just buy this kind of book, you know, laughing book, and then sit in his bathroom and, and read alone, you know. And when he come outside, he say, emptiness is reality. Reality is emptiness. So he is one of those kind, okay? After the saint has sat in his bathroom and laugh his heart out, he come out and talk these kind of things. Okay, now. Or if you don't tell everybody else, you know, I will continue to read jokes for you later, okay? This story is about a dog who can catch mice. Now we heard that only cat will catch mice. How come the dog will catch mice? Who knows? Please raise your hand. No, you don't laugh. Okay. You're not allowed to laugh in such a serious congregation. If you have the least education, you don't laugh like that. Who knows why the dog can catch the mice? No? How come? You're supposed to be enlightened. Okay. There was a country in China a long time ago. We call it Qi dynasty. Yes. There was a person who can read the palms of the dogs. On the other word, he's a dog palmist. Okay? Now, his neighbor, you know, heard of his talent. So asked him, you know, the dog palmist, to go and buy a dog for them so that they can catch the mice. Okay. 1 year passed by. Then the dog palmist eventually bought a dog, you know, and brought it to the neighbor and said, oh, this is German Berger, you know. Very good. Number 1 dog. Right. So the neighbor thanked him and kept the dog. Many years passed, and the people never saw the dog catch any mice, any mouse at all, not even the hair of the mouse. Not even a look, you know, at the mouse. So they went to the dog palmist and asked him whether he has read the wrong palms. Or whether the dog is really German Berger, or German Shepherd, or Dogfoot. I mean, sheep. Or is that the Bekin Terrier, right? So the dog palmist said, no. It's definitely 120% German Shepherd, right? This dog is sehr good. Muy bien, huh? But you must know, this dog is trained to catch sheep, or I'll say antelope, etc. He's not born to catch mice. Then the neighbors say, then what shall we do? We just want a dog who catch mice, and we told you. And so the puppy said, don't worry, you just, bind him, right? Bind him in one corner, and don't let him eat anything. And then any mice pass by, any mouse pass by, he surely catch it. And then, yes, after that, the dog began to catch mouse. And then afterward, even they let him free, he also catch mice, because it's a habit. This is a similar story about human, We are normally from heaven. We had everything that we could want or not want. And we are almighty, we are powerful and glorious. Now we come here in this physical world, and we're bound in this physical prison, a small room. Some are bigger room, but still my room is very small. Well, we are practitioners, we can only talk from personal experience. Therefore, we catch mice. The mice in this world are money, fame, name, profit, competition, fighting, bickering, bittering, backbiting among each other. These are our mice. And pitifully, we enjoy it, because we have been bound in this physical chain, and then we know nothing else. We forgot our origin. That's the way we live our life. Well, it's not the dog life, but it's just a parable, you know what I mean? Some people do live really people so-called dog life, because it's really miserable. And we work sometimes very hard. Some people work 18 hours sometimes, if they have a lot of children, or they have a lot of debt to pay, or they had a kind of maybe sickness or illness that suddenly left them bankrupt, So they have to work hard and hard day and night just to pay back for their 2 meals or 3 meals a day, and some clothes to cover their body. That's it. Because we have really forgotten our real self. All right? It's very difficult to remember, but you do remember now, A little bit, One by one, Slowly, You do? Yes. It takes time. Because now to stop the dog catching mice is very difficult. Before he won't do it, but now he won't stop. Everything is like a habit. So I think we should always remember, in the midst of all this suffering and confusion, we should always remember our own real, origin. So never always give in to the negative, power of this world, who always want us to think that we are nothing, that we are sinful, that we can never be anything, that we can never do anything, that we can never want anything more than just a few morsels of food and a few, piece of clothes every day, right? So this is very good. I have nothing to say anymore because the story is very clear, all right? Maybe there's another story here. Very nice. I'm not a woman of a lot of words, so whenever I can save it, I make it short. This story is called Flute Playing. Playing flute? Yes. There's a king of the Qi dynasty in China. There was, long time ago. And then this king loved to hear the sound of the flute. He loves it. Therefore, every time he want to hear the sound of the flute, music from flute, he would take about 300 person, to come into his court and play the flute for him. 300 person is like orchestra of flute. In this 300 person, there was a person. His name is Guo. He doesn't know how to play flute, but he just mixed in with the 300 person. So nobody ever know that he doesn't play anything. So like this, he earned his living. After this king died, another king succeeded him, But this king also loved to hear flute music. But then he loved to hear individually. One by one. So at that time, Mr. Guo just disappeared. You know that? So similarly, we would like to remind us that even though we are plenty people, but we should come here with the same purpose, to play the flute of heaven. If who happen to not to play the flute, it's all right, we don't discriminate. But then, one day you feel trouble. So when we come for group meditation, we should come only for that purpose. Then we also get benefit right away and in the long run. You know what I mean? And then we know what we're doing and benefit us forever and ever. Yeah? Otherwise, that's why many people sometimes they come for initiation, you know what I mean? Because we don't have any condition on them, not to swear or anything like that. So they all come for initiation. But after a while, when it comes to individual confrontation with perhaps themselves or with the trials and tribulations that the Lord happened to set before him or her, then they fly out of the window. That's why we can only know after a long time who is who, right? And after many tests and many self-examination, right? So I don't say anything, and fellow initiates also don't say anything. But some people just skip out, right? They just find their way out, and it's okay. We wish them luck, right? No problem. No problem. We don't need one more person who don't play the flute. That's why the practitioner of Kuan Yin method should be honest to him or herself, right? We know what we do or what we don't. Because we still have the God within ourselves. And we know whether we do it sincerely or not, right? Okay, I guess it's time. Any question concerning the jokes? Oh, just my God. Big people are funny, huh? They laugh at anything. We small people don't understand, huh? So boring. What are they doing, right? Gathering here together in the cold and then just laugh together and for nothing. Huh? At home we can watch TV, huh? Right? Watch football, or watch what's the name? Popeye cartoon. And here what they're doing, they're watching each other. So boring. Okay. All right, sweethearts. Sweetheart, honey, sugar pie. We go to the kitchen, huh? If you don't have any question, then that's it, huh? Can I have some privacy at all? All right. What else can I do for you? Every story has an end. One more joke. John, so cute. All right, one more joke. Oh, the shoe. They took it away. Okay, here. One more joke. One more joke. Take a beer. So there are many, but I don't know which one really. Okay, there's another story about a child who came home, and cried all his heart out. And his father asked him, "What's wrong? What is it?" He came home from school, And the child said, the teacher just said, "I have to stay in this class one more year." So the father said, "But why?" "Oh, all right. If you are so unintelligent, this is your fault. You shouldn't have to cry about it." And then and then the child say, No. I think the teacher don't like me. That's why he always try to give me a very terrible question that I can never answer. So, and the father, just say, "Okay, let me see. So he took his child to the teacher and asked him what is the truth, right? And the teacher said, No, really, I really try to help him, but he's so stupid that I cannot help him, Now, you see, I just asked him something very simple, and then you will know that I am really fair to him, that he really has to stay one more year in this class, So the father said, "All right, ask him." And then so the teacher asked the question, "Hey, idiot number 4, do you know if Abraham Lincoln still alive or dead?" The President Lincoln, right? Lincoln, not Clinton, Clinton, Lincoln, right? Is that right? Abraham Lincoln, president, is he still alive or dead? And then idiot number 4 cannot answer. He just stood there like an idiot. So and then the teacher said, You see, I have tried my best to help him. So simple a question and he couldn't answer. So his father said, well, you can't blame him, because our family is very poor and we don't like newspaper. We don't read every day. We don't know who's dying and who's dying and who's living every day. Even I don't know myself. Okay, honey? Let's go and eat something. Maybe next time, okay? Maybe next time I say too much. Tomorrow is morning. I cannot wake up in the morning. Tonight. Forget it. Must be very nice here in the daytime, right? Yes, okay. Thank you, come on. Trung Quốc人多少人？都是中国人啊？好苦。Mấy tuổi rồi? 5 tuổi hả? Sao bữa nay ông nói trễ rồi? Hả? Sao không cho nó tiền luôn? Chắc 6 tuổi thôi, năm sau lần sau nhé. Lần sau có người tiền rồi. Lần sau có tiền bán thì vậy không đến hả? Không cần Cảm ơn. It's okay. You're welcome. Làm thôi. Sao hồi đây hả? Dạ. Rồi có lạnh không? Có đem đồ ạ? Đem lỏng đủ không? Đủ hả? Nghe tiếng lỏng rồi hả? Để đi mỗi ngày mở cái đài. Ở đó nghe tiếng sư phụ lỏng rồi. Sư phụ nó mỗi ngày mở cái thép ra khỏi cần lò sưởi. Bao nhiêu? Ồ, vậy là còn mấy cái này phải không? Dạ.